of Virginia. There's a boy who was waiting there for me. Many times we have waltzed in the moonlight, and in his loving arms I long to be. I miss his sweet smile in the moonlight, and I know he misses me too. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, there's a boy, and I know his love is true.
And with that, I want to welcome everybody to Azad's in our Yappy Hour series. This season, we've been going with the Road to Delfest stories. This is episode 7, where we've invited musicians, local musicians, to come share how Delfest has had an impact on their life, and to share a little bit about their music and about their personal road to Delfest. And this week, we've invited Hanna Livingston, who will be on a Delfest stage this year, to come and give us a little bit about herself and her music and Delfest. With that, I turn it over to Hanna.
All right, thanks. Nothing like singing first thing to get me over my fear of public speaking. So this is, Dave mentioned I'm going to be on the Delfest stage this year. Some of you might know it's not the first time I've been on stage at Delfest. I have quite a long history with it, past the point where I sort of don't even, a lot of those memories are blurred because I was like 11, 12 at the time. And so to start from the beginning, my musical career started when I was, basically from birth, because my family's pretty musical. My mom always sang to me, played the piano. But around second grade, I started playing piano myself, and I really liked it. I picked it up relatively quickly. I never wanted to practice, though, at that age. And then around 4th grade, they gave me the option in our public schools here, great program, to do band or orchestra. It was the first year the orchestra program existed, actually, so I was kind of like in the test pilot run of that. I'd say that had a huge impact on me. That opportunity alone was amazing, and it brought me here. But I picked both of them. I picked trumpet and violin to learn like about the same week. Indecisive. But it's also led me to play a lot of instruments. I consider myself a multi-instrumentalist, composer, fiddler. I get, fiddle is probably like my main thing. But anyway, soon after I started learning in public school, I started taking some private lessons. I was exploring genres other than like your normal classical stuff that was offered. And my mom had found like this video on YouTube of a fiddle player. My mom had found this video on YouTube of a fiddle player, and I don't even remember this, but she's told me. I was so young, I guess. I was like, I want to do that. So they found me some sheet music, and I started playing. I started doing some fiddle contests, where I met tons of wonderful people who helped me. Two of those people were actually Ken and Wanda White, who gave me my first instrument, because I was playing like on an old glued together school instrument at the time, and they were like, you need something better. So, and that's also really, it also really illustrates how I feel like my whole career in music has been. It's like, it's such a community-oriented endeavor, and I wouldn't be where I am today without so many people, including all of the McCurrys. So after I was doing all of these fiddle contests, I was doing some jams at the local creamery over there. The Delfest Academy had existed for 1 year, and we hadn't heard of it, but some local businesses decided that they were going to do a scholarship to the program, and I was selected for that. And it was super cool. I was there as like a little 11-year-old in the radio studio doing an interview with Del McCurry. I still have the pictures from that, which is super cool. And I got to go to the Delfest Academy that year, and it was I'd say it was life-changing for sure. And that, I'm just talking about the academy part itself, not what happened right after that. I'm trying to figure out where to go. Hold on.
You're fine. What's your oldest Delfest memory from the academy?
From the academy, probably sitting in a circle in the fiddle class with Jason Carter, learning a fiddle tune and some different licks, and it was just super fun. Like I had always liked learning by ear, but my lessons and a lot of the stuff you do in school, I hadn't had a lot of opportunities to do that. And that was super cool because it was like a class actually being taught by ear. You know, like see this, do this, play what you hear. And it probably contributed a lot to the development of those skills in me as well. But yeah, it was super fun. I also, I remember.
So you would have been 11, 12 then?
I was 11.
11, okay.
And then at the end of that first Delfest Academy, the last day of it, and at that time the Academy went until Thursday. I think they ended on Wednesday now because it's like a lot to get done with the festival starting on Thursday, but it ended on Thursday at that time. And that Thursday was my 12th birthday. And
Did you win the band scramble?
What?
Did you win the band scramble?
No. It was a different thing. It was I was in the crowd, and I didn't know this was going to happen. None of us knew it was going to happen, but we were watching the Del McCurry band set, the opening set of the festival, and I don't even remember exactly what they said. I mostly just remember like the moments after that, but they called me up on stage to play with them for the opening set of the festival.
Yeah.
And I played Orange Blossom Special, which any fiddle players watching will know that's like the fiddle tune that you play to show off all of your licks and E and everything. And it's it was, I mean, it was an unforgettable experience. And it absolutely led to a lot of other opportunities after that because a lot of people saw me. Shortly after that, I also, well, actually, before I move on from that, I would be remiss if I didn't mention, after I played, the whole crowd at Delfest sang me happy birthday. It was for my 12th birthday, and it was like super cool. I don't know if anyone else has experienced having like thousands of people sing happy birthday to them, but yeah.
Especially at 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it also led to a lot of other opportunities for me. Not long after that, I like had people pay me to play before that, like a couple times, but I started regularly gigging with a band shortly after that. I don't know if that was when I was 12 or 13, something like that. I was playing with Highland Grass. And it was super neat. I had regular gigs, so I've been gigging for a long time too.
Have you been back to the academy every year?
Oh yeah, well, every year that I could.
Yeah.
I went every year until I got to college, and then when I was in college, finals week was like the same week as the academy every year. The last time I went to the academy was when I graduated high school, actually. I literally, I went to the academy, and then I had to leave like in the middle of the day on Wednesday or something, and I came back in my cap and gown because I was just like, I got to come back immediately to come jam, you know? So I was walking around in all the mud, like with my graduation gown. There's always mud at Delfest, anyone will know.
So
I need some more questions.
well, so if because this year one of the scholarship recipients is I think 12 or 13, and he's a fiddle player.
Nice.
Alexander, I can't think of his last name right now, but he's going on the Troy McKenzie. What would be your advice right now to somebody that's going to be watching this if they're wavering on the academy? Should they? Shouldn't they? What has it done for you?
Well, first of all, don't waver. Absolutely do it.
Yeah.
I looked at Gabe because I told him to do it. But no, especially for kids, it's such a great environment, first of all. I was the first kid to go, actually, but it's the McCurrys, all of the instructors, everyone is super like accommodating and supportive and just so nice and like good vibes in general.
Yeah.
And to not worry about your skill level or like being perfect or anything. Make friends. Pretty much everyone there is going to be. You kind of form a bond with a lot of people there. I still see people out all the time. Like we both went to the Delfest Academy. It's like an alma mater of sorts, but
Family.
yeah,
Your family.
it is. Well, it's definitely that.
Absolutely that. Yeah. So the song that you played that day, what was it again?
On my 12th birthday,
On your
it was
12th
the
birthday.
Orange Blossom Special.
Do you still know that?
Oh man, I haven't played it in a while,
Okay. Well, no.
but I actually did play again on my birthday the following year with them on stage as well. They were, my goodness, more than generous. It was amazing. I could probably play you the song that I played that time.
Hey, sure.
Haven't played this one in a while either, but I'll give it my best shot. It's called Back Up and Push.
Wasn't rusty at all.
Now, that tune's actually a little bit different than when I first learned it because I have a fifth string on my instrument now. A lot of fiddle players are adopting 5 strings at this point, but the standard is 4, and that's what I learned on at first. But this instrument actually, this is my forever instrument. I'm never going to get another one. This is like the best. Is actually also related to Delfest. After attending the academy for a number of years, I guess 6 or 7 years at that point, because it was about when I graduated high school. I got this for Christmas, and my mom then later told me how she was able to get it. It was custom made for me by a guy named Keith Williams, who would come on recommendation from Jason Carter. My mom had messaged Jason Carter and was like, hey, what instrument should I get Hannah? And he apparently put in a good word for me, and we were able to, well, I wasn't because I received it as a gift, but they were able to talk about price and what I'd want and everything, and I got this as a result of Delfest as well. So it's just impacted my life in innumerable ways, really.
Let's bring in what's happening now.
Well, right now, currently I am playing with a few different bands. I'm with Gilbert Lee and the Ghost on the Radio, 2 of whom are here right now. And I'm playing with Jiggle Billy, and I'm doing some stuff with the Burn String Band. I actually just recorded for Burn the other day. He's going to put out some really cool tracks.
Burns here next week.
Yeah, and Bree was here a couple weeks ago from Jiggle Billy. So, and I fill in for a lot of people. I do session work. I'm also a composer. I was able to get a lot of my performances. Yes, I was able to get a lot of my pieces performed at my senior recital. I just graduated college. I'm a music major. Thanks. But my musical learning started at a different academy, of course. Right. But I have written some fiddle tunes, one of which maybe I'll play in a bit. And coming up this Delfest, I'm going to be playing with Gilbert Lee and the Ghost on the Radio. We're going to be doing one of the Bloody Mary bar sets, which I'm super excited about.
Saturday morning at 10.
Saturday morning at 10, yes. Thanks for keeping me straight on that. Huh?
If Gib gets up in time.
I think I'm more of a risk there. But especially because I want to go to Delfest and jam.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest parts of it for me. Like, a lot of the times when I've gone, I've missed like half of the sets that I wanted to go see because I was out like jamming all night. I like to say I improve so much that week compared to practicing the rest of the year. Like, jamming is where I develop a lot of my musical language and reactions and, following the form. And it's really neat to just sit down with a lot of people. And I've never encountered any bad words, any
Negative words.
Yeah, any negative comments or anything. Everyone's just like nice and welcoming, and you can just walk up to people and ask to play. I usually bring a couple instruments, mostly my fiddle and my trumpet, which is always kind of funny because I'll be like in the street somewhere on the festival grounds jamming at night. And, well, I don't do it at night because I don't play trumpet near people's tents at 3 a.m. But people will be like, there's a trumpet here? That's so crazy. But it's really neat to be able to translate things between different instruments. I like pulling out the trumpet and playing some fiddle tunes on it. But I've learned a lot of my repertoire there just by sitting in jam circles and how to back people up, which is a skill you have to play in a bunch of bands.
Right.
And how to adapt to things on the fly and listen. So, as I said, I love going because I feel like it just improves the way I play every time I go. But I was going somewhere with this.
Well, does anybody out here have any questions for Hannah? Anything in your mind?
Are you local?
I am. I live in Frostburg.
Wonderful. Okay, good.
Yep. Have my whole life so far. We're very blessed to have a growing arts community here too. So, well, and that's also in no small part due to the influence of Delfest. Like, there always has been an arts community here to some extent, and like having a college also helps with that. But Delfest has really made it grow and provided so many more opportunities, more performance venues, more events. I mean, and I mean, yeah.
What's your plan now that you graduated high school? Or college, I'm sorry. What are your
Yeah, I
plans?
finally graduated high school after all these years.
What are
Sorry.
your plans? So, like, what's in 5 years for Hannah Livingston?
Oh, my 5-year plan is mostly just to like see what happens. But I do a lot of gig work. I'd like to get more of my original pieces out there, published. I have some pretty high hopes for Ghost on the Radio band. I think we're going to be playing on Letterman like next year, right?
Maybe.
You have all the connections.
I do. No.
Well, speaking of Ghost of the Radio, you want to introduce your friends?
Yeah, sure.
Why don't you play one of your compositions first? Can you do that?
That's a good idea.
Okay, cool.
Make it a good one.
I only have okay ones. They're like mediocre.
Has to be okay.
Okay. The thing about playing fiddle is you like can't wear a lot of cool necklaces because they get in the way. Actually, give me 1 second. I gotta tighten up this bow here.
That sounds like a song itself.
Tighten up the bow. Yeah. That one, I don't really have any particular name for it. I have been calling it Cactus. I don't know why. I think I just saw like a picture of a cactus after I wrote it, and I was like, that would be a cool name. But I played, yeah, I'm hoping to get a lot more of those out there, get some of them recorded maybe. So, you know, the future could go anyway. But I have such a solid foundation because of the community that I've grown up in, and Delfest was a huge part of that.
Our areas are very supportive musically.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I've also had tons of great teachers, tons of great people to jam with, people who just saw me and they were like, you know, that's just decided to hire me at a young age.
How'd you find these two?
Oh, speaking of teachers, yeah, well, Derek was my band director my senior year of high school. A few years later, he called me up and he was like, hey, I have this friend who needs like a fiddle on some of his tracks. And that was before you moved. I remember you walking in weirdly. Yeah, 2018-ish. And I recorded some for you, and then I don't remember when we started playing actually, but
It was basically then. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, you're in the band. We need a band.
the session work to band member pipeline.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so it's grown into something. I really like playing with them.
That's the first time she's admitted that. So.
Yeah, I normally don't say
It's
that.
recorded, so.
On record. Yeah.
And I'm super excited that we're playing Delfest. Kind of full circle for me.
Yeah.
Hannah, you're very, very talented.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think everyone, I don't think that's unique to me necessarily, but I'm glad that this is where my skill set has landed. I really enjoy it. Thanks. All right, you want to play something?
Just be like, thank you, I am. Thank you.
Let's bring your band up and introduce them.
Sure.
Her band.
Yeah, it's my band now.
It is Hannah's band. It's Hannah's band. We should sit down for the camera, right? Or
I guess.
We should be sitting so that. Well, since it's your band, what do you want to play?
Oh my goodness.
Well, first, who are they?
Oh man. This is, I don't.
I'm waiting for Hannah to introduce.
Yeah, I don't talk during our sets normally, so like I don't do the introductions.
That's,
Neither does Gid.
This is new for me.
I don't
That's
either.
true.
Derek is the one who talks all the time. This is
Today's
the most
one, yeah.
This is the most Hannah's talked at a gig, and now that I know she's capable of it,
It's gonna change.
it's going. Yeah, it's going to be her job.
I know.
Especially at Delfest, you know, she's an Academy alum, so it's on her to communicate for us. I
And to
guess.
show you your way.
Yeah. Shouldn't let you know I can sing either. But okay, this is Derek Shank.
All right.
He's pretty cool.
He's rocking a 4:30 shadow.
Yeah, that's right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's not yet.
4 weeks and 30 days. No.
Yeah, that's it.
This is Gilbert Lee of Gilbert Lee and the Ghost on the Radio. Super talented songwriter. Both of them are super talented songwriters. You should definitely listen to their original stuff.
Thank you.
Producer.
Yes.
What do you want to play?
That was a good intro.
There's too many good things to say about you guys. I can't remember all of them.
That was great.
Save some for Delfest.
Yeah.
Why don't we do? Can we do Darling
Darling Corey?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna have to play like classical guitar style like that.
You can do it.
Since this is Hannah's thing, we're gonna emphasize Hannah.
Oh no.
She's gonna sing all the.
Oh, wait, as an aside, just to bring Delfest Academy back into it, there's a lot of licks that I do in this song that I learned at Delfest. One of my favorite things about the Academy was learning like different licks and things to put in my musical catalog. Like, one of the tunes we learned at Delfest was Wheelhouse. That's always been one of my favorites. I do that a lot in Darling Corey. There's one in particular, actually, that I learned, I think, my first year. Is a neat little lick in G. And I remember being in the crowd, actually, like right up front, and like making eye contact with Jason while he was playing this, and like he knew that we had learned that, so it was kind of a little like, you hear that. Stuff like that. All right, let's do it.
Now you gave all your secrets away.
Wake up, darling Corey. How can you sleep so sound? The highwaymen are coming, gonna take your still house down. Now can you tell me, darling Corey, what makes you sleep so sound? Revenue officers are coming, they're gonna take your still house down. So dig a hole in the meadow, a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, we've got to lay darling Corey down. Well, now the first time that I'd seen darling Corey was on the banks of the deep blue sea. A 44 revolver right beside her and a banjo on her knee. And you know the last time I would see darling Corey was on the banks of the deep blue sea. With an empty fifth of whiskey and lime beside her, she would not save a drop for me. They've all gone to my head, my head. Now won't you tell me, darling Corey, what makes you sleep so sound? The highwaymen are coming. They're gonna tear your still house down. They're gonna tear your still house down. So dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Oh, dig a hole in the meadow. I lay darling Corey down. Hey, dig a hole, I dig a little hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, 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 cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We've got to lay darling Corey down. 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 We got to lay darling Corey down. We've got to lay darling Corey down. Lay darling Corey down. Lay darling Corey down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Gib and Derek, have either of you been to Delfest before?
Yeah, several times.
Several times?
Every single one.
Every
No,
single
I'm
one?
just kidding.
Yeah.
No, this will be my first.
Your
This will
very
be my
first?
first Delfest.
Are you
Yeah.
considering doing the academy?
She keeps trying to tell me to do it. I'm considering it, but yeah, we'll see.
What do you guys, you two that have been there, what do you think is going to be the one thing he walks away with after this year
From Delfest itself,
from Delfest
a
itself?
hangover.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why we're doing the Bloody Mary bottle Saturday morning, man. Cheer that up.
Well, the connections is a big one. Just the experience is amazing, the jamming experience. Not that you don't have plenty of that, but like,
Maybe some new banter for in between songs. Yeah, that would be good.
Some new what?
Banter.
Yeah, between songs?
yeah.
Do you guys want to do another song?
we
If
could.
you want us to.
Yeah.
So I still didn't get an answer. What am I gonna come away
Oh,
from
yeah.
Delfest with? A new singing voice.
I guess.
No, we can't chase that. I could say maybe a love for the California honey drops.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that would.
Are
that's
there any?
something.
What do you think he's going to take away after he does the academy?
Whenever that happens.
Dave's saying it as if I'm going to do it.
Believe it, it'll happen. Speak as if.
He's manifesting.
I'm manifesting it.
All right.
Ability to keep up with my fiddle tunes.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a dig. All right. I guess I have to do it now. What do you want to play?
Oh man. We got Whiskey and Dreams, Colored by the Stars.
So many of the. Yeah, I'll do one of those. Which one?
I don't know, you pick. I've done
Come
enough.
on, the internet's
I've
waiting.
done enough talking this time.
Well, it's up to you guys. Do you want something slower or
Yeah.
something?
Or
Uh,
Jack London.
Well, some of these people who aren't familiar
Oh,
with
yeah,
you
Jack
only
London.
here, but also on the podcast.
That's true.
What as Ghost in the Radio? What do you want them to hear?
Oh, we'll do this one's the hit. This is the hit. Actually, the hit would be this. None of them are hits, but Buzzing in Stereo would be a nice one.
Oh, that could.
Good
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
Or I mean, it's
Find
up to
it
you.
hard.
This,
Jack
this is
London.
Hannah's
There's
thing.
a lot of hits, man.
This is
in my opinion. You got a lot of
Buzzing
options.
in Stereo or Whiskey. Which one of those?
Let's do Buzzing in Stereo.
Okay. All right. This is you. Remember, you're the singer. The sky's open wide. The first star is mine. The first star is mine. The first star is mine. Airwaves on fire. Long distance side. Long distance side. Long distance side. Going home, back to rock and roll. Going home, and buzzing in stereo. Going home, back to rock and roll. Going home, and buzzing in stereo. Buzzing in stereo. It's an electric evening in cold satellite, cold satellite, cold satellite. So satisfied, it burns on for miles. It burns on for miles. It burns on for miles. Going home to rock and roll. Going home and buzzing in stereo. Going home back to rock and roll. Going home and buzzing in stereo. Buzzing in stereo. Buzzing in stereo. Going home, back to rock and roll. Going home, and buzzing in stereo. Going home, back to rock and roll. Going home, and buzzing in stereo. 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 did it.
You did it.
That's fine. I can just picture a bunch of people with their Bloody Marys in their hands.
Spilling them everywhere.
Exactly. They need to come out on Saturday morning. What is the date of that day?
I think it's the 24th.
May 24th.
Yeah,
at
10 a.m.
10 a.m. bright and
Music
early.
Hall, Bloody Mary Bar.
Yep.
If you thought
Music
that
hall.
harmony was good, we're gonna have even more when we
will.
play Delfest.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're hiring a barbershop quartet to
That's right. From The Simpsons, yeah. D Sharp. So.
Oh, anybody in the crowd have any question? Anna, do you have anything you want to leave us with this evening, or do you want to take us out with another song? No rules at the Rug Shop.
No rules.
No rules, man.
First, I want to thank you for coming out and doing this.
The only rule is we
Thank
have to play
you.
one more.
Yeah.
We, I don't know, sometimes rules inspire creativity.
It's true. A few
Then you
parameters.
have to,
Yeah, sure.
then you have to.
Mine's
play
on the
it.
road, you know.
Okay,
You have to write a song. We have to write a song right now.
You made the rule.
if you guys wanna play another one, could we do,
Yeah, your choice.
we could do a cover,
Yeah, we know.
all apologies.
I don't have a ukulele, so I don't actually.
Oh, wait, okay, that's right.
Jack London's half a cover.
What about we could do Don't Pass Me By. I could probably do that one, but
Yeah, I was thinking one that I normally sing on, but
oh yeah, you need to sing.
Yeah, what do you sing on?
all apologies.
Appalachian Rain.
Because Tom has been covering the other parts.
Yeah,
But
Gotcha.
Appalachian Rain, that's a good one.
it's slow, but there
Well,
are no
we did
rules.
two
There
sorta-
are no rules at the rug
I
shop.
definitely never play guitar on this one.
And
so.
I-
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I've been worried we're gonna catch some flack for saying Appalachian Rain, because some people get really
Yeah, I know.
like,
They want to
"It's
say Appalachian,
Appalachian."
but we're in Western Maryland. It's Appalachian.
we're literally
It's
in.
We'll
Appalachian.
say it how we want to say it.
It's in Western Maryland. It's Appalachian.
It is.
It's not even Appalachian. It's Appalachian.
Because we get the little Maryland little drawl
Yeah.
to it.
That's right, man.
I can just hear Dell on the main stage singing
Yeah.
"Sweet Appalachia."
Yeah. There you go. Okay. It had to work for the rhymes. Actually, I have no idea. I guess I could have said Appalachian, but I'm not in Kentucky, so.
I went down to ETSU when I got my fiddle, and I toured the school because I was thinking about doing their bluegrass program, and they were like, "I can't believe you say it that way."
Shame on you. I've been thinking about a way to get to heaven. I've been standing in the Appalachian rain. I've been hoping for a change in the weather. Everyone I know has found someone to blame. Now you've been dreaming about a bridge across forever. You've been drowning in the hot summer rain. Not a single one of us could piece it all together. When something immaterial is pounding, oh, it's pounding in your brain. But it's quite alright. In the morning we can finally dance together. It's quite alright. Let the mud, let the blood, let the blood sweep away me. change in the weather, but everyone I know has found someone to blame. My Lord, I've been thinking about a way to get to heaven. I've been standing in the Appalachian rain. I've been hoping for a change in the weather, but everyone I know has found someone to blame.
Thank you. I tried it. I tried to say Appalachian, it just didn't sound. It didn't work. See?
As
Thank
you
you
can
again
see,
for coming out and sitting down with us.
thanks.
Is there anything else you want to leave everybody with? The big deal, yeah?
Definitely.
How do you leave that?
Yeah, how do we leave it? Do we do 1, 2, 3?
All the smiles.
Yeah. I am just to sing Hannah's praises. I mean, well, and Derek too. I think all the time like how I'm incredibly lucky that someone as talented as both of these two want to play with me. Like
Finally, we acknowledged it. Yeah, give.
And that's recorded.
Like-
I mean, I
too.
figured it's onto the record, so I mean,
Right, right, right.
Well, and I feel the same. I don't say it enough. I try to say it with this. As you can see, I'm much more at home playing than speaking. But
It's not just like your extra arm. Yeah.
yeah, it's a
the music speaks.
it's a
for you.
totally different flow state when I'm doing that. So
Yeah, it's beautiful.
thanks.
Well, thank you guys again, and congratulations on your first gig booking at Delfest. I have a feeling it won't be your last.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate the optimism, Dave.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And you guys can join us again next Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel,
Burn and
4:30,
Megan.
when we have Byrne and Megan Jean Clay of Megan Jean's Secret Family, who's also going to be on stage at Delfest on the Potomac stage at 11 o'clock on Friday.
Highly recommend.
Absolutely,
Yes.
100%. We love our locals, don't we?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Hanna Livingston. Hanna Livingston.